Hello friends, this is Kevin aka K-Man1 coming at you with another episode of Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves. In the last episode, we went on a treasure hunt and found Dimitri's grandfather's stolen items. But unfortunately, Penelope got kidnapped by Lafouille in the process. And in this episode, we're going to be gearing ourselves up such that we might take on Lafouille in his home turf. And so, the remainder of this chapter is going to be a little bit different in that all of our missions are going to take place starting from the pirate ship. And so, by virtue of that, I'm just going to pull up the sea chart. These are the 3 different missions. If I don't cut out travel time, then we're going to be here for a long time. So I am just going to cut out pretty much all sea navigation in this episode and just show the actual missions. I'm sure you guys understand. So I will see you guys at the first mission that I choose to take on.
We're close to the shipwreck. Drop anchor near the beach. Are you all set with your gear?
Got the gear, got the macho swimsuit, got more juice than you'll ever know. Wow. I'm a hit singer with a bullet!
Cool, Daddy-O. How about you take your pimp self down beneath the H2O and get nasty with the scuba? Yo, with bling.
Hey, man, you can try, but you'll never capture my essential style. It's like smoke, ungrabbable and all over the place. But no matter nothing, come at me with some turtle talk. You've got your own flavor.
Fine. Your objective is beyond the reef. We're looking for some more of these cannon blast amplification collars. We'll move the boat above the wreck and lower a basket for you to drop them into.
Whoo, cool, bro. I'll cop the collars and spice up your basket big time.
Solid. Hey, you want some depth optimizers for your scuba mask? It might help you spot sharks.
No 3D, as per usual. And forgive my chewing, but I am eating while I'm recording. For the first time, I believe.
Hey,
Anyways, Dimitri controls.
To move forward, left, right, back. Hit the R1
Basically, you use the triangles, circle, square, and X buttons as a second D-pad.
We've repositioned the ship and are lowering the basket for you to drop the collars into.
You run away, first of all. You aim yourself with the left analog stick.
Could be the difference between life and death.
And you can't move the camera at all, so there's that. And I don't know if I said it, but you fire your harpoon gun with the R1 button. I know Bentley said it in the background, but I ignore in-game tutorials. And can I aim properly? Also, I'm pretty sure if you hold L1 and use one of the directional buttons, well, one of the triangle, circle, square, X, and press one of those buttons and hold L1, then you will power swim, which makes you go a lot faster and you gotta run away. Anyways, sharks are dangerous. You have limited health, as per usual. Don't get eaten. It's as simple as that, and weird visual effect is weird. Come on, get there. Alright.
Just 3 more.
So, we gotta collect these blast color thingamabobbers. I can't talk. Dimitri's controls are kinda weird. He's fun in his own right, but not my favorite minor character to control. That prize probably belongs to the Guru, just because I think, well, I've never really got over it, but I'll just say that pretty much my first experiences with this game were watching my cousin play as the Guru, and so I just thought that the Guru was the coolest guy and I'm stuck inside this rope. I just think that the Guru is the coolest person in the world, because he was the first character I ever saw in the game. So, or at least that I remember having seen. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. And so now we need to get into this trench below and get, there are going to be some tiny yellow fish swimming around. They're gonna appear eventually. There they are.
Swim down to the caves under the reef and capture a couple. They're down here somewhere.
So,
get ready for some fast
fortunately I gave the power swimming tutorial,
catch one more,
and
sharks are sure
you've
to
just
show up.
gotta find these golden fishies and catch them. It's as simple as that. And also, Dimitri makes like the weirdest sound when he gets hit by something, and I'll probably go ahead and turn up the volume of a clip of it, just because it's kind of out there. And found it. So we just gotta aim ourselves. And forgive me if I'm not the greatest with Dimitri, but as I've said, his controls are different, to say the least.
Impressive swimming, Dimitri.
Anyways,
As
we caught the
expected,
fish.
the hammerhead sharks have arrived.
Fishies.
Head to the top
I know
of
that the
reef,
plural of
get
fish
ready
is
for
technically
some
fish,
deep sea hunting.
but
Remember to swim sideways when a shark is charging. It's the time-honored method to avoid getting eaten.
and
Stick and move.
I keep. Dimitri's controls are confusing. We're hunting hammerhead sharks, and you've got to fire at them, dodge to the side, and, well, hopefully not miss. So we've got to fire at them, dodge to the side like that, and fire again, or not. Can I aim, please? Game, can you stop trolling me? Okay.
Shooting. We need all the
So we just gotta do
hammerhead
this
sharks
4
we can
more
get.
times,
Take your
not
time,
5 more
play it
times.
safe. But if you can, take out all of the hammerhead sharks
So,
in the area.
just gonna dodge out of the way and take him down. Simple as that. I know I'm probably making this seem a lot harder than it is, but let me be the first one to assure you that this is far from the most difficult mission in the game. And I can't aim worth anything. Get over here. Sharky poo. Sharky poo. Yeah, I'm probably making this look a lot harder than it actually is, so forgive me if the gameplay is less than what you've come to expect, but if you've really come to expect all that much, then you need to measure your expectations. Let's be honest. Alright, only one more hammerhead, and it is going to be right over here, so we're just going to hit this guy, get out of the way, and fire and miss completely because we're bad. Fire again and miss completely again because we're bad, and then fire. You're the problem child, aren't you?
Magnificent, bro. Your method and methods have cold set us up
Yeah.
with a
Also,
fast
I just really love the cutscene where Bentley and Dimitri are having their conversation thing.
We'll see how smart that
Just Bentley trying to use lingo is just glorious. It reminds me of me. Anyways, that is our job complete screen for Dimitri, and I think that's a pretty nice portrait that he gets. But anyways, as I've said, I'm going to be cutting out all travel in this episode, and so I will see you guys at the next mission destination.
We're closing in on one of the Red Sail Sea Dog clan. Beat 2 quarters. Excellent.
All right, it's time for some ship combat.
Make sure to board the enemy vessel once their masts are fallen. We need to find
I don't want to make it seem like the ship combat is really bad, but it is by far not the highlight of the game. Fortunately, like I said, if you aim at someone perpendicular to you, then you will deal increased damage. And now we just got to board and steal the thing. So, I acquired the push attack off screen, which in my opinion is the best way of taking this guy down. Well, this type of guy down. It's not just this guy. Because it's quick, it's straightforward, and it's effective. What can I say? It deals damage, and that's what you need. That's what I want out of the special move anyways. Alright, can I get weird targeting to stop working against me? Well, we got the red sail charts, and so now this is the, I guess, ship battle result screen thing. And so, for what you're seeing right here, ship combat is a pretty good way of making money, but it takes a long time, so I don't really consider it to be that reliable. Anyways, now that we've taken down that guy, then we have a new mission destination, and I'm not going to bother showing every time we get a new mission destination, but just know that we do have a new destination. That one's close by, so I'm not really going to bother cutting out the travel time, but for the remainder, if they are fairly far away, then I will. It's as simple as that.
Get ready,
Where are you?
We're closing in on the action.
We're close. Hello? Hello? Okay, I thought I was right on it, but apparently not. Alright, should be right about here, maybe. Alright, and I decided in post that I was going to go ahead and speed up the next few boat combat segments just because they are a little bit overly long and drawn out. And since this is a pretty long episode in its own right anyways, I figured might as well save a little bit of time here rather than be forced to cut it into 2 episodes, because it wasn't really enough footage for 2 full episodes, I felt. But it was too much for one, so I opted for a speed up in this particular instance. Anyways, when you're fighting against multiple foes, the big things to keep in mind are go for the perpendicular shots, and don't do anything super crazy. Just try to avoid shots as much as possible and take only really, really safe shots, like the ones you just saw me take. And this is the kind of battle results screen, I guess you could call it. It's actually what it's officially called. And it just shows you, hey, you get money. Except I think I went over the tutorial with live commentary. Anyways, something that happened off screen is when you're out in the field, there are going to be like chests floating around on the water. And if you are at full health, they just give you coins, but if you are at low health, then they will fix your ship for you, which is very, very handy. And another thing is, if you take a lot of damage on one particular side of the ship, then you will lose cannons on it as well, which to me is kind of a really bad mechanic, because it kind of makes ship battles very snowbally, and it's hard to catch up in them. So I'm not a huge fan of it, but it is not a huge deal, and that's pretty much going to be it. Once I take down this guy, then we are just going to move on to the next mission. So I'll go ahead and turn it back over to Past Kevin.
That's the last of the Red Sail Sea Dog clan. With them out of the way, we won't have to worry about a surprise attack or find impossible odds when we raid Bloodbath Bay. These deep, misty waters are said to be home to the monster. Keep a sharp eye out.
Sorry, Bentley, but I can't see a thing in this fog. If your sea monster's here, there's no way we'll find him.
Well, it's imperative we track it down and discover why the pirates fear it so vehemently. Panda King, do you have any fireworks that might light the place up a little? Make it easier to spot the creature?
My fireworks are not flares. They burst with ferocious beauty, and then disappear like the lightning.
We should really get out of here. With visibility this bad, we might sail into a rock. The boat might take some real damage. Okay, now that's some real damage.
The sea monster is upon us. Go below deck and placate the others. I will confront this creature with my firework artistry.
Give a shout if you need any backup. I'll stand ready.
Alright, and so now we're going to be playing as the Panda King, and we are going to be up against the Crusher, which for right now is just tentacles, but believe you me, this is going to be quite the mission. It seems like it only actually takes one shot for each of these guys to go down, and it's just a matter of getting each of them right as soon as they appear. It's really as simple as that. They'll keep on appearing for a while, And now it's time for the bigger meat of the fight.
Now choose to face me. Behold the Panda King, your
Yeah.
master.
We are just going to be taking this guy down, and what you're really going to want to do is just charge up all your fireworks. You don't really need to be concerned about damage to the ship, you just need to be concerned about damage to yourself, and since I was not right there, I took damage. And each of his attacks will deal quite a bit of damage, which is to be expected because he is a giant sea monster. I guess Crusher's a he. It might be a girl. I don't know. I feel like they've mostly ever referred to it as either it or he. I don't remember them ever actually referring to it as he. I don't know. Anyways, Crusher is a thing, but we took it down because we're legends.
From your better.
The ship's getting pulled under. If we get tipped over too far in either direction...
This segment of the mission can be a little bit frustrating, so if it takes me more than this next try, then I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out. Well, cut ahead to my successful attempt. And a good thing to do is sort of just sit on the head of the boat.
Level us off. We're gonna drown.
And, well, on the head or the tail of the boat, and fire at all of them at the same time. And hopefully if you do that, then things will work out fairly well in your favor. And hopefully it won't be too difficult from there. I've never actually considered this strategy before. I'm coming up with it on the fly, and I'm just like, why did I never think of this? Why am I such an idiot?
To the edge.
Alright, and so it's just a matter of taking down, hopefully, the last few tentacles. Please let it be the last few. Another thing is that this mission takes quite a while, so I honestly might cut this episode into multiple parts in post, because we're almost at half an hour of footage already. And what game? Panda King just like exploded upwards. I'm so confused.
Yes, rise and let me punish.
Well, Crusher's back, and so now he's going to be having tentacles with him as well. But it's not going to be a huge problem because we can still pretty much just ignore the tentacles and fire straight at the presumably mouth? I don't know. I don't get Crusher anatomy. The targeting of the Crusher tentacle attacks are pretty brutal, so you are going to want to address them every now and again. But you don't need to focus too much of your attention on them. You should focus on dodging his other attacks primarily. And down Crusher goes.
Rah! Timid creature. With my beautiful fireworks, I will. They are all gone. Cooper! Your assistance is requested.
I'm here. What's the score?
Protect the vessel while I go below and hurriedly craft more fireworks.
Sure thing.
Alright, and as every good
Billy,
boss
can you
battle
check out
is,
that
this is a fight of
Crusher
multiple
must be on its
phases.
last
So now
legs
we're
at
going to
this
be
point.
playing
I mean,
as
what
Slide,
do we have left?
and, well,
I'd say about another
things get a little bit crazier.
Just a rough guess.
Yeah, this is a problem. Anyways, the next phase of the fight is going to be such that we need to whack these things in order to get them to stick to the boat,
The suction cups on the bottom will get
and then
stuck, and they
can I hit
come in
them?
and pull them off.
They pull up very quickly, so you pretty much need to be right up next to them in order to get them whacked. And so, once Crusher is right up, you just gotta fire. Hit him in the eye, or it. I don't know, I've always thought of Crusher as being male, but it's the only giant squid in the game, so what do I know? And what? Game! This game is so stupid sometimes, I swear. Alright. So, I'm just gonna hit this tentacle right now, and Crusher's gonna pull up and fire at its eyeballs. It's like multiple eyeballs. I guess humans have multiple eyeballs too, so that's not like a crazy thing. It's unique to Crusher somehow. But you know what I mean. It has like eyes on the side of its head and whatever. This thing is a bona fide giant squid, and I am on very, very low health, and I do not have any health packs to rely on, so I should be focusing more on dodging attacks. But I'm bad at video game, so let's just let Crusher get close again, and then fire at its face. And it's as simple as that, folks.
A grand battle that was, worthy of the names King and Cooper.
You really softened him up for me.
That was a solid action-reaction. Bros, you two stand tall.
Say, Guru, could you get inside this creature's mind?
Oh, no. Hope-a-da-doo.
That's a brilliant idea. But are you sure you can pull it off?
Hey,
Then let's do it. Just take any precautions you can.
What's he trying to do?
Getting us a new ally out here in the sea.
Hi, Baba.
Master! Don't leave us!
Operation Reverse Double Cross. Our goal, as we all know, is to save Penelope. Given her crafty nature, Lefouille has undoubtedly locked her up in one of his most secure locations. They are 1. The Skull Keep, and 2. The Brig of the Death's Head. Our team is too small to assault both simultaneously, so we'll have to fall back on a little sleight of hand. First, we sail in and exchange broadsides with the Death's Head. Armed with the element of surprise and our cannon upgrades, it should be a fair fight. But remember, Penelope might be on board, so we cannot sink this ship. Once the masts fall, Sly should jump onto the enemy vessel and then promptly surrender. A necessary step for 2 reasons. First, that boat is packed with pirates. Way too many to fight hand-to-hand. And second, it's the best way to get an audience with Lefouille. Given his smug nature, he's sure to brag where she's hidden if we can get him angry enough. Got that, Sly? Irritate the daylights out of this guy. It's our best and only chance to rescue Penelope. Once he talks, we roll out plan A or B, depending on the situation. This Lefouille is a smart man. Our only hope is to outsmart him at his own game.
Oh, really? You're a pig-breathed, barnacle-backed slobber.
But methinks you're a mumbling, duck-billed waste of skin.